Nah, y'all already know the vibes though, man. What we're gonna be talking about today? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, we had a crazy story yesterday though. That was on live, on IG Live. Pretty much y'all what happened. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this. Y'all give me y'all feedback in the comments. This man, he got pretty much like, well, he got ran over, completely over by a diesel truck while riding a Honda Grom. Yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. I know it sounds crazy, y'all. And a lot of y'all like, damn, what is a Grom? A Grom is like a mini version of a sport bike. It's like, I think it's like a 125cc. That's what it is, a 125cc Honda Grom. But yeah, that's like a small version. It's like a mini motorcycle with gears. But pretty much what he told me, from what he told me, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, it really messed him up, bro. Like he punctured, what did he say? He broke his pelvic bone, punctured his lungs. And yeah, he would land in the hospital, you know what I'm saying? He had a tube going through his stomach, everything. And they gave the man over like 20 shots, that's what he was saying. He said they gave him over like 20, 30 shots, back to back. I forgot what else he said that was messed up too. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro, this just, overall, he just like I wanna say like a lucky person, like a very lucky person. Because not only that, did he get ran over by a diesel truck. And you know, a diesel truck, he weigh like 2,000 pounds. It might be more than that. You know what I'm saying? And he survived being like run over by a diesel truck, like the whole, I want to say, he said the back tire pretty much ran him over. Like the back tire just ran over his chest or something, let me say, his stomach. I don't see how he, like, I'm not gonna lie how he survived that one. But yeah, y'all, and not only that, he actually was also shot by a 12-gauge shotgun and survived that. At close range. At close range. I don't know. And he said he had like over like 64 pellets left in his inside his body. And he only like 20 years old. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. But pretty much what he said what happened to y'all, he was and y'all let me know if this ever happened to y'all too, if y'all ever been through something like that or heard something like this. But I'm not gonna lie, I knew one person who got run over by a truck, and they on the scene, you know, it was over with on the scene. They didn't make it, it was over with on the scene. So for him to make it, it's like, yeah, boy, you, like I was telling him, you a living testimony. But what happened, y'all, the story, what happened was he was, from what he told me and what his friend told me, he was riding on a Grom, and I guess he told me he did a couple wheelies, but he didn't really do too much. He did a couple wheelies. And y'all know, like, when you ride in the traffic, in the road sometime, in traffic, you have those drivers who hate bikes. You know what I'm saying? You have drivers who hate bikes. And the driver that was in this diesel truck, I guess he hated bikes. But I just feel like if somebody hates bikes, that shouldn't cause you to want to run somebody over. I'm just gonna say it like that. I don't care how much you hate bikes. You shouldn't want to run somebody over, and, you know, try to harm somebody's life by them riding a bike, bro. Because people could be out here doing worse stuff, like burglary, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just crazy to me. Why would you want to run this man over because he was riding a bike? But yeah, y'all, he told me he was pretty much, he was riding his Grom in the left hand, what he said, the left hand lane. So let's say this the right side on y'all camera, from y'all point of view. But let's just say this is the left hand lane, y'all. He was riding his Grom, and the guy in the truck, he pretty much was in the right hand lane. So as they riding the Groms, he was riding the Grom, the guy in the diesel truck just come, speed up, and kind of like merge over, like try to cut him off to get into like the turning lane on the left hand side. He tried to go into like turning lane, but he pretty much cut the Grom off, y'all. Cut the Grom off. So from what he told me, he panicked. Well, he didn't panic. He told me he pretty much, well, he did panic. He hit the back brakes and hit the front brakes, and the Grom slid. Like as he would cut him off, he hit the brakes and the Grom slid like and kind of went up under the truck. And when it went up under the truck, he told me he was up under the truck. You know what I'm saying? He was up on the truck, and the driver of the truck knew he was up under this truck. You know what I'm saying? The driver knew he was on the truck, y'all. And so when he was on the truck, the driver pretty much hit the gas while this man was on the truck and went over him. And then not only that, he jumped the median and made a U-turn and went in the opposite direction and left the scene while this man was on the floor hurt. After he just ran this man over, like completely ran him over, you know what I'm saying? So after he ran him over from what he told me, he got back up. He managed to make it back to a friend's house. You know what I'm saying? He managed to make it. But not only that, when this happened, when this situation happened, his bike was over with. You know what I'm saying? His Grom was over with. So what happened, his friend that he was riding with, his friend was on a Grom too. You know what I'm saying? His friend was on a Grom. So he left his total bike on the scene. His friend stayed on the scene with his total bike. And he got on his friend Grom and rode it to a friend's house. He rode it to a friend's house. And when he got to that friend's house, he noticed he couldn't breathe no more. His air stopped, his oxygen started going low. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't breathe no more. You know what I'm saying? That's when he said, yeah, bro, something ain't right. I need y'all to call the ambulance. So when they called the ambulance, y'all know the police and everything gonna come, right? The police gonna show up before the ambulance should show up sometime. So when the police came, what happened? Y'all tell me why the police wrote this man a ticket out the gate before the police even like tried to check him and see what was wrong with him. Why this man pretty much passing out and stuff because he can't breathe because his lung is collapsed. The police write him 2 tickets talking about reckless driving when they don't even know the true story. And not only that, the Grom that he was riding was a street legal vehicle with a tag and everything. They just wrote him a ticket out the gate talking about they be seeing him on wheeling and stuff like that. But I'm trying to figure, if you see somebody wheeling, you gotta have probable cause. Like you gotta have either like video evidence to prove that you seen him wheeling. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say you seen him wheeling and you don't got no evidence of you just saying it. So that's something that he'll beat in court. You know what I'm saying? He'll definitely beat that in court. You know, but what really killed me was that they wrote him these tickets, right? But the guy who actually ran him over, if y'all want to be like 100% real, you know what I'm saying? This guy, he pretty much committed a vehicular manslaughter, because he ran this man over. Then by him leaving the scene, that's like a fleeing and looting. That's two felonies right there. But they wrote this little kid a ticket when he the one that got ran over, when he was in the right. He was actually riding his bike in the right lane, registered everything, a legal vehicle, and this guy in the truck want to be an a-hole and just cut him off and run him over and keep going. And they didn't even try to like find out the guy who ran his kid over nothing. They just wrote the kid tickets. The kid ended up going to the hospital. And then from what he told me, from what I saw, he said the doctor said he's not gonna be able to walk from 7 to 10 months. Was it months or weeks? I think it was weeks. He said he ain't gonna be able to walk from 7 to 10. I think it was months. Yeah, 7 to 10 months. He's not gonna be able to walk. You know what I'm saying? He broke a pelvic, punctured a lung. There was a lot of more stuff. The road rash. It was a couple of things. I think I forgot something. But he was messed up. He was messed up pretty bad though, y'all. He was messed up pretty bad. Y'all just let me know in the comments who y'all feel like was wrong. Y'all feel like the Grom rider was wrong, or y'all feel like the person who was in the truck road raging, he was wrong? Y'all let me know if this ever happened to y'all. You got any questions? You got any? I don't know. If y'all got any questions, y'all leave a comment.
Have you ever encountered a driver like that in a car, trying to run you or someone you know over?
I've heard a lot of situations. Like he just told me, I heard a lot of situations.
Why do you think people do that?
Why, like road rage?
Yeah,
like hate the motorcycles?
Yeah, like people. Sometimes people try to run them off the road, or you know.
I feel like people hate the bikes or motorcycles sometimes because they don't got a bike, and they always wanted a bike as a kid, but they never could get one. So they like the Grinch. They like the Grinch who stole Christmas. The Grinch never got a present, so he wants to steal everybody's present.
What happened to the guy? You said the guy drove away?
They never found him. Yeah, he pretty much did a hit and run in a fin and looting. And they got his tag number, but the police don't want to do nothing about it. They just let the guy just get away in his truck.
That's crazy.
Unless it's more to the story, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's more to the story, and that was just how they just told me. But that's I'm going off what he told me and what I seen, which was him in the hospital. Really got ran over.
He left for dead.
Yeah, ran him over like just ran him over, bro, like he was nothing. I don't know. I just feel like in certain situations, I don't know. That was crazy. I don't know.
Do you think there's people out there in cars or trucks or whatever intentionally causing accidents?
Yeah, it's a lot of people. That's why a lot of people don't got license down here. I don't know. That was just a quick, yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think though. That was a quick little, you know, quick little reaction, a crazy situation.
Yeah. What would you do if you're driving or you're in a car and you see that happen in front of you?
See what happened?
Like a car intentionally trying to cause accidents or hit people.
I don't know what I'd do.
And then you see somebody get hurt, would you try to help them? Knowing that you like bikes and stuff?
Yeah, I try to help them.
That's crazy to see, right?
Yeah. Y'all let me know what y'all try to help a person if y'all see somebody get hit on a bike
and the
car kept going and did hit and run. Y'all see that person hurt on the floor. Y'all let me know what y'all would do in that situation. I just feel like that driver, he, you know, kind of deserved to go to, you know.
And he deserved like a family, he said? He has like a family?
Who? Oh, yeah, man. The kid, the kid that got ran over by the truck, he having a newborn on the way.
Yeah.
He having a child that's on the way.
So it's like important, people need to keep in mind.
That's what I left out. He also have a kid on the way, y'all. My fault, I forgot that. But he said he pretty much, he gonna sell the Grom. He also got a Harley too. I'm not gonna lie, he like 20 years old with a Harley Davidson. He said he gonna sell the Harley, sell the Grom. Yeah, he said he gonna get rid of all his bikes and he gonna give it a couple more years and he might get another bike. But for now, he said he's done because he have a kid on the way. And he's not trying to risk none of that.
And that's what people need to take into consideration. Like, everybody has a life, you feel me?
Yeah. But that driver, he deserves to be, he needs to be, you know, they need to find out what happened, what caused him to do that, because I don't know if he was like impaired or something wrong with his head. He need to go to detox or something. Something wasn't right with him. For you to just want to run somebody over just for riding a bike. Like,
okay.
What do you think he is? You think he's the police or something? He's citizen police? I don't care who he is, tell you the truth.
Because he could have took his life.
Yeah, for being stupid. And it's not like he was on a dirt bike or nothing. He was on a Honda Grom that's legal to ride with a tag.
Yeah, street legal.
Street legal. I don't know. It's just certain stuff. You know.
What are certain things that you feel like people should avoid in drivers when they're riding street bikes? Like, what should they look for, like, to stay away from so something like that don't happen to them?
You see somebody driving crazy, just get away from them. Just let them get in front of you, just get away from them. You know? Because you're on a bike, the car gonna win. Just let them go get ahead. As long as they don't try to, you know, jump out of their car and physically walk up to you and try to harm you, just let them drive ahead. You're not gonna win in no car. It's a bike.
Yeah.
The car gonna hit you and keep going. That's a car. It hit the bike 1-2 times. It's gonna stop the bike from moving. The car still gonna be able to drive. I don't know. I just let the car do what they do. And he said he lost like 3 other friends within a month or 2 of riding bikes. And this happened to him. Yeah, he lost like 2-3 more friends. Like he said, one of his friends was wheeling and he hit a pothole while he was wheeling, and the bike threw him into I think it was a pole.
Mm-hmm.
Head first at a pole. Threw him head first at the pole. Oh no, that friend lived though. That friend made it. That friend made it. It was another friend he had that ride sport bikes that didn't make it. That got hit by a car too.
Was the guy from the...
Bro, he even told me his grandma got shot in the chest with a shotgun. I'm not gonna lie, he even told me his grandma got shot in the chest with a shotgun, bro. With a shotgun.
Was he wearing
and she lived.
Was he wearing a helmet or protective gear when it happened?
His kid?
Yeah,
he was wearing a helmet. He told me the helmet really saved his life. He had a full helmet on, not a half, so he had a full face helmet on. And he told me that would save his life, the helmet. Because the car ran him, like the truck ran him over. He said he felt the truck tire like go over him.
So the helmet is a big deal.
Yeah. Helmet definitely a big deal.
Do you think if he would have had more protection, it could have helped with some of the damages?
Nah, not like if you saying
like the back shields and stuff like that.
That ain't gonna do nothing with a 2,000, 3,000 pound vehicle on top of you. What that's gonna do? You're not Iron Man.
Yeah.
You're human. I don't care what you got on. There's no way. You know, a little chest pad ain't gonna do nothing against a 2,000, 3,000 pound diesel truck with big wheels on it.
And if his friend wouldn't have been there, it would have been worse, huh?
Oh yeah, if he by himself, yeah, it would have been worse. It'd have definitely been worse. I don't know, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment though, man, you know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comment what y'all think. But once again, it's another reaction, you know what I'm saying? But y'all already know the vibes, man, I don't know. I don't know what else to say, this was a crazy one. But y'all already know, man. You know, we gonna go from there.